Welcome to the next episode of Last Epoch with your host, King Hunter, embodying the body of Zephyrus Shadowcloak, who is a mage at level 5. Let's not waste time. Let's move on with the story here, see what we could do. Again, this is a low commentary story. Just giving my thoughts and opinions. I've played through the offline campaign mode of Last Epoch with my mage character. And I am also playing on the Xbox 360 controller with 3090 and other system settings you can see in the description.
Hello, traveler.
So this woman will allow me to get back this point that I put on my passive tree from previous episodes for 168 gold.
Do not
course.
dwell on regrets.
I'm not going to do that. I do want to see.
Hello, traveler.
Wow, man. Oh, it costs 10 gold. I'm sorry. I have 168. Oh, that's not too bad, actually. That's very generous. They allow you to experiment with different options and things. This, of course, is your stash, where you can keep things you find. I'm keeping most of this stuff because I'm going to sell it. I might stash that. The rest of this stuff is probably just going to go in and be sold for gold because, you know, it's a game where gold is very important. Objective today is the keeper, speak with the keeper leaner in the keeper camp, which is a main objective. I'm just checking out what's available in our base of operations here. So we got a couple things. Again, just want to say I'm playing with the Xbox 360 controller. I can use the D-pad to tab through windows. Also, there's hotkeys where, like, if you see a sword there, the dagger, I can easily hit X to just sell it right from my inventory. And then, if needed, I can use the right analog stick on the controller to get a mouse cursor and go from there. And still get the same options of, highlight something and then press the quick command button, Y to equip or X to sell. Since I'm a mage, of course I'm going to get rid of everything that's not mage related or lower level than what I already have. That just makes more sense to me. I'm going to play my character at this point in time and not a hybrid. I'm selling this version of the sash because it has less forging potential than the one I have equipped. Remember, forging potential means how many times I could change the item to update the stats on it to my liking. I probably won't spend the resources on this particular item, but you know. And you can also see that the belts have potion slots, so I can hold up to 3 potions on the sash I have versus my default belt was only 2. Now I'm gonna go over here. You can see I have I could go left.
Right.
I could hit left trigger and right trigger to switch back with the D-pad actions. So up and down, up, down, left, right. Then I hit left trigger, it switches to the other window. So if you feel as though it's very slow with the joystick, you know, the right analog stick, you do have the option of just playing it more like a more traditional game. Now, interestingly, the shield doesn't give me armor, but it gives me block chance. This shield seems to be more elemental resistance, but it lowers the other stats. Not gonna go down that way. Melee damage. I don't want melee damage. Spell damage. I don't want spell damage. This one seems like a much better purchase. But let me see if this one does anything. Since I'm currently have a wand equipped, it's a one-handed weapon. So I'm gonna purchase the staff and see if there's anything different. And then I'm going to look at this one. No. Boots. Movement speed, armor, vitality. Just armor, okay. An amulet that gives 21 health versus the 13 health and 10 mana. So I'm gonna buy this one as well. This is a rune for, I guess, crafting. Yeah, crafting or foraging. Obviously it's 2,000 gold, don't have that. This is a scroll. Which replaces a relic. I have a relic that gives me +2 health regen. I'm kind of digging health regen while in combat, but +3 spell damage is nice later on. Instead of a shield, as a offhand, I can be carrying a book to increase my cast speed, and of course my intelligence to increase the damage of my, attacks, my magic attacks. And here's a belt that's pretty good, actually. 11% increased mana regeneration with 3 potion slots, so I'm gonna go with that one. And we got some rings here. Now this jade amulet is would replace the one that I have equipped. I like the extra health since I'm playing a mage. But the ring, 6% movement speed, 11% increased mana regeneration. Let's go 6% movement speed, simply because I am playing as a mage that doesn't currently have an escape. So I'm gonna just equip everything I just purchased. Then I'm gonna sell everything that was replaced.
This is not suitable.
Is a two-handed staff not good for my mage? Do I gotta take off the shield maybe? Okay, I have to take off the shield. I thought it would automatically take off the shield, but it does not. So 5 for this. Yeah, just saw that. Alright. So where we last left off, I have, like I said, my base lightning attack. I'm specializing in that. My base fireball. My right bumper is my freeze, that freezes enemies for 2 seconds. My left trigger is a nova effect that goes around me and hits everybody with ice, fire, and lightning. And then my right trigger is a stun, my basic swing that stuns enemies and also give me mana back. So that handles that. Is this another stash? Okay, that's another stash. I guess they give you more than one for the online aspect. That was the shop. This is probably the big portal to teleport between different areas. Play enough video games, nothing new there. Keeper Leaner is just up ahead. She's busy speaking with the Hyborian ambassador about the peace talks. What are these peace talks? The Keepers are in need of aid. We're not strong enough to fight off the Raye's forces. The Hyborians have offered an alliance. We need to help, but we do not want to be swept up in a war that is not our own. It's likely too late for that now. I'll speak with her now.
Thank you, Tara.
Of course, like I said, I'm just filling out the map here, seeing if there's anything I need to be aware of. That's a different area. Of course, the gold thing over our head marks the main quest. And there's something this way. Another zone, but there's somebody guarding it. Let's see what he says. Alright, of course. Do the main quest first before you start wandering off. Makes sense.
Sounds like this is where we part ways. Good luck out there. Yes. Something you need?
So you work for Hero?
I don't work for him. I'm his champion. Why?
Champion, what does that mean?
It means I've fought hard and climbed my way to the top. Hierot himself taught me everything I know. As such, I dedicate myself to him, an extension of his will.
You certainly seem like a hero.
Glad you think so. Everything I do, I thank Hierot. He made me what I am.
And what's that?
The person who's going to end this war. Take Rye down, and make him rue the day he dared mess with us.
Okay, buddy. If you say so. I mean, I just met you. Literally spawned, walked down the street, saw you, and you're like, you know what? Like, what? I'm going to go and kill the sky god. Like, alright. It's gonna be me, guy.
Grail was just telling me of your battle. I am Lena, one of the Keeper's Council. One of two. There should be more of us here.
What happened?
They're gone. Balthus and I remain, and he's not here. As such, I must ask for your help.
Ask away.
Balthus is busy checking on our sacred artifacts. We're protectors of Atera's history, and right now, they're in danger.
What can you tell me about this artifact?
Not much, I'm afraid. We'll discuss it after our alliance.
But I'm doing you a favor.
You are, and I'm sorry, but this is how it must be. Their secrecy keeps them safe. Even now, the Osprix swarm all of our sacred vaults. I've already asked Grail to check one down in the mountains. There is another up north, where Balthus is. Could you make sure he's safe? There's word of a drake patrolling the skies.
Can his guards help him?
They can, but Balthus is impulsive. I worry he'll do something stupid.
You don't trust him?
Sure I do. With your help.
Then our alliance is secure?
Do this, and our alliance is secure. We'll lend our aid to Heer Borea's army.
Sounds like I have work to do. So on the map, in the top right, you can see the doors pulsating. That's where I have to go next. So I already bought what I needed. Got some gear. In the bottom left there, next to my health, you can see my potions. Say 0 next to LB, or left bumper. So I'm hoping I find potions picked up off of enemies. I can't remember how potions work. You can now use your portal to return to the last visited town. Okay. Okay, I do get potions from enemies. It's good to know. Wrong button. I believe all these maps are randomly generated. I could be wrong. Let me just pick up that. I'll look through my loot later. I'm gonna go to the left side of the map too. I just want to see if it connects, and it does connect. So I'm gonna circle around. Sometimes I hit the wrong button because I forget which skill is on which button. Leave no stone unturned, you know. You gotta get the experience in these type of games and the loot. Going up these stairs. I know there's nothing on the map, but here we go. A battle. Sorry. Stop moving. So again, I'm just filling out all of the map, leaving no stone unchecked. You never know what might be a
Fools.
thing behind me. Please don't hit me. As you see, my potions are full, so I can't pick this one up. I have a max of 3 according to my belt from a previous screen. So, and I don't need a potion, so I can't use it. Hopefully it stays there, and I can come back and get it. One thing I dislike about some of these games is the random map generation. I'll show you what I mean. It's kind of hard to see the map, but it's like randomly generated, of course. But the pathways will make no sense in the real. I'm sorry, I'm getting my ass beat. 1 second. I'm gonna pop that potion since, even though my health was regenerating, I knew there'd be a chance that I find another potion, and it's better to be at full health than to be cheap about it and die. But yeah, I was saying with the map, with something like a cave or a dungeon, it makes sense that it's like random and it's all zigzagging back and forth. But something like this where these paths were, you know, cobblestone, so you assume that people walk it. You know, that it serves a bigger purpose. When you look at the map, I can't make the map bigger or darker, it seems. But when you look at the map in the top right, it's like, oh, that's a weird corner for it to stop. I mean, of course you don't want it to look like perfect 90-degree turns everywhere, because then that would be a boring gameplay, or like everything would be uniform and straight in real life. But it is what it is. It beats being in a like underground cave for your first dungeon area anyway. It's interesting to me, like story-wise, like this door was wide open and there's like hundreds of monsters over here, and it's like, hey, I know y'all was like, you know, guarding this door, but there should be people actively out there shooting these guys down, you know? Like, actively working to reduce the population numbers of the enemy.
Fools.
Something up here.
As Orion ordered. As Orion ordered.
I could tell that my direction I should be heading in is the northwest, top left, according to the map. That's what a major marker icon is. But of course, if you don't explore this, you never know, again, if you're missing something major. You know, like whatever this is. 1 second, guys. Can y'all, like, fuck out of here real quick? It grants 200% increased stun chance and stun duration. So if I hit A, I just get it. Is it time based? See a chest. The keepers once tended zealously to the sacred plants to honor the goddess of terror. Say less. Like, it's a treasure chest. You don't need to give me a story. It's a box with goodies. You know why we're here. Didn't know my lightning was gonna go through that grass vine wall. So let me circle around here. Just to make sure. I did level up. I'm not spending a point yet. I'm gonna probably do that near the end of this area. It's a little hard to see the map on this lighter floor background because it's so light. I could probably change that in settings. But in the meantime, I don't want to spend too much time in the settings.
I cannot do that.
Alright, now you can. Now freeze everything around me. Almost died. Even started hitting the wrong button by accident.
As Orion ordered.
It's been a while since I played one of these games, so I believe I can only carry what's in my pocket. Right? Ooh, is that a boss guy? Or a mini boss guy? Never mind, you guys are trash. You see my chain lightning also stunned him because I picked up the stunning boost. From the Shrine, I got a boost to stun. And then my lightning, last episode, I upgraded it so it could chain between enemies. So, literally, they stood no chance. I'm gonna probably specialize in the fireball too, to see if I could get it to do like maybe a bigger explosion radius. I know it could pierce, but I need like chain lightning is good for multiple hit, but I need something with like an area of effect damage. I know I have my I know I have this in my ice freeze, but I like to use the ice one in case people are breathing down my neck who I don't want breathing down my neck and I need to escape. But something like this I could constantly pop. You know, I might just major in this one because it got a quick cooldown. It got a quick cooldown and really is useful and hits with 3 different elements. But this one I want to save for when I'm in over my head or something crazy is attacking me and I need it to not attack me so I can regroup. Pop a healing potion, use my other skills. Did I kill everybody? We done here?